Okay, guys, for our writing today, excuse me, you need to grab your packet that we sent home from you. Seems like such a long time ago. Grab that packet, okay? And then as you get past, the ones that had the examples in there, get past that page until you come to this. It says opinion writing checklist. It's the same. You're writing an opinion. It's a persuasive essay, but it's an opinion. It's your opinion. It's an opinion that you're trying to get your reader, your audience to come to your way of thinking. So basically, this is where you go to. There's one page here. There is a back page and then another page. Okay, so this is what you're looking for. And you can see that it talks about here, it says, so this is, it says grade 3, and the first one should be structure, should look like that. And it says, I told my readers my opinion and ideas on a text or a topic and help them understand my reasons. And then it says, did I do it like a third grader, right? You should easily do this as a third grader because we're into April now. There's May, and then that's pretty much it. There is a little bit in June, but you guys are almost fourth grade now, okay? So you can see that it talks about your lead, and it says, then there's columns over here that says not yet, starting to, and then yes, with an exclamation point, right? Yes, you are. So this says like your lead. I wrote my beginning in which I not only set up my readers to expect that this would be a piece of opinion writing, but also I tried to hook them into caring about my opinion. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go through each one of these sections and grade yourself. This is a self-assessment. Good writers and speech writers do this often. We've had these before in some of our writing and reading where we had these type of checklists. So that's why this was put in here. So when you got done all of your writing, your introduction, your 3 kind of reasons, all the supporting evidence and pieces that you put in, the conclusion, all of that is in here. Now, so this is just kind of going back, and you're honestly going to do this. I know some of you will get busy and don't want to do it. You're going to rush right through it, but we'll be able to tell if you do that, okay? You need to make sure you go through and honestly say transitions. I connected my ideas and reasons with my examples using words such as for example or because. I connected one reason or example using words such as also and another. And it even has those transition words. And if you go back and look in the writing subsection of our Google Classroom, there are some of those time transition words. So if you didn't use, for example, we should get a puppy because it's better than a cat or whatever. You're using those transition words, okay? And so that's what you should be checking. And if you don't have those, it's okay. We are always revising or editing our pieces as we go. So just because you're done, you think you're done revising and editing, you can always go back through and change it. It's like, oh, I didn't add enough transition words. I need to add a few more, or I didn't even use anything. Then you should be able to, look at this. On the ending, I worked on an ending, perhaps a thought or comment related to my opinion. Remember, the ending, that's kind of like the last time you're going to be speaking to your audience about whatever a topic, whatever word you're trying to use. Then the next one is development. And you're going to not only, like the first box right here, that's important. I not only name my reasons to support my opinion, but I also wrote more about each one. That's your supporting evidence. You have your reason, and then you have, 4 or 5 pieces of evidence to support your reason. And then on the last page is language conventions, which basically says my spelling. I could see how I spelled, and I edit before I wrote my final draft. And then here, we typically do this in class, but you can ask your adult, whoever is around, about I got help from others to check my spelling and punctuation before I wrote my final draft. Well, you can easily do that with, if you have an older brother or sister, or you have a parent or guardian a grandparent who can help you write that. And your punctuation. So this is something that you need to fill out, okay? And like I said, you need to check. There are not yet, starting to, and yes. Each one of those are in here. So that's what you need to do with your writing. Take your packet. It's just like I said, it's just past the pages with we had the examples and things on. That's where you pick up and start. You should get your packet out, have a pen handy, and go through and check it. And again, if you need to revise and edit, I had that anchor chart on the board almost a whole year because you're revising and editing all the time. Okay, just because you've done it once doesn't mean you can't go back and do it again or add something to it. It's okay. That's one great thing about typing it in on a Google document or something like that. It's always easy to do. You don't have to just do it once and done. Once and done, I'm it. That's not how good writers. You guys are expert writers now. So keep that up. Grab your Persuasive Essay packet and get busy. Oh, if you happen to get done, what we're going to do is we're going to upload these into Seesaw. So you have until I think over the weekend and until next Monday to get it done. So I don't want you to rush through this. I want you to take your time because some of you are rushing through some of your things just to get done to say you're done. Take your time. Okay. Have somebody take a look at this with you along with your essay to make sure you get the best one done. I've seen several just superb essays already. So just because you're done doesn't mean you can't go back and tweak it a little bit and make it that much stronger. Okay. All right. Good job.